Mystros Master Artist Incorporated presents the international skills of professional barber styling, the low bald fade. The Mystros Master Artist technique, founded by barber stylist Eros Shaw, is an enlightening and simple step-by-step instruction of basic techniques and methods for haircutting and styling. This video series offers classic barbering techniques that will be a strong foundation to anyone who aspires to become a master barber stylist. Mystros International Skills of Barber Styling believes each haircut should represent a work of art and best fit the client's physical needs and personality. As you advance in your skills, a whole new world of creative expressions will be enhanced as you spend time working in the profession. In this series, The Low Bald Fade, we will identify the sections of the head as applied to haircutting and styling, identify the principal barber styling tools and their functions, identify levels, and demonstrate the proper techniques to cut a low bald fade. Note, we will only identify our tools and levels for the low bald fade. As you progress into other cuts and styles, additional tools and levels may be required to perform those desired styles. After learning the Mystros fundamental techniques, you may choose your levels and order that is more suitable for you and your client for the low bald fade. There are three sections of the head as applied to haircutting and styling. Section 1 is from the nape, located at the lower part of the neck, to the occipital bone, located at the back of the head. Section 2 is from the occipital bone to the crown, located at the top of the head. Section 3 is from the crown to the front, located at the highest part of the forehead. These three sections work as guidelines for the cut. Using the proper techniques when moving from one section to the next will help you blend the sections together for a professional-looking result. The first tool we need to perform a low bald fade is a tapering haircutting comb. This comb is used for cutting or trimming. The tapering haircutting comb also works well when used to remove any excess hair while tapering or blending any bald fade. Note, a barber stylist can simplify their work by using a light-colored comb on dark hair and a darker-colored comb on light hair. A second tool we need is a pair of outliners. Outliners are needed for smooth balding and edging. The cutting blade is usually available in two styles, a straight trimmer blade and a T-shaped blade. The third tool needed to perform the low bald fade is a pair of magnetic clippers with a blade adjustment lever. The magnetic clipper runs faster and has a single cutting blade that is adjustable for cutting a variety of hair lengths. Comb attachment guards are included with your magnetic clipper that snap on or slide on. These attachment guards leaves the hair longer than the original cutting blade. Our first level to perform a low bald fade is called the 5 out. The 5 out level is identified by 5 O's. This level is achieved by using your desired edges and is the lowest of all levels for removing hair. Our next level is the 4 out. The 4 out level is identified by 4 O's. This level is achieved by moving the blade adjustment lever on the magnetic clipper forward to a closed position. This level cuts hair close to shaving. The next level is a 3 out. The 3 out level is identified by 3 O's. This level is achieved by moving the blade adjustment lever to the midway point. The 3 out level cuts hair very close. The next level is an OA, identified by OA. The OA level is achieved by moving your blade adjustment lever back into an open position or to a complete stop. This level leaves the hair 3/64 of an inch long. Let's move into a higher level, and that level is a 1. The 1 level will always be identified by the number 1 engraved on the appropriate blade or guard attachment. This level is achieved by securing your number 1 guard attachment in its proper position on your magnetic clipper. When the process is complete, you are now operating at a 1 level. The one level leaves hair 1/8 of an inch long. Our next level for the low bald fade is the 1A. The 1A level is identified by the number 1 and an A. This level is achieved by securing your number 1 guard attachment in its proper position on your magnetic clipper. When in position, move your blade adjustment lever to the midway position. When this process is complete, you are now operating at a 1A level. This level leaves hair 5/32 of an inch long. Our next level is the 1.5, identified by 1.5. This 1.5 is achieved by securing your number 1 guard attachment on your magnetic clipper in its proper position. When in position, move your blade adjustment lever back to the open position to get the 1.5 level. This level leaves hair 3/16 of an inch long. Our final level for the low bald fade is the number 2. The number 2 is identified by the number 2 engraved on the appropriate blade or guard attachment. This level is achieved by securing your number 2 guard attachment in its position on your magnetic clipper. When in position, move your blade adjustment lever to the forward or closed position. When this process is complete, you are now operating at a 2 level. Level 2 leaves hair 1/4 of an inch long. Before continuing this series, we recommend that you review and learn sections of the head, proper barber styling tools, and your levels as applied to haircutting and styling a low bald fade. If you're ready, let's get started. To begin the low bald fade, we'll start by looking at our client's profile. Always look at a client's profile when creating a hairstyle. The profile can be a good indicator as to the correct haircut to choose. Step 1. We'll begin to bald at the nape, working from the bottom up with your T-edgers. This is your 5 out, the lowest level to remove hair. Stay 1/2 inch from the hairline. Continue using this technique to the side of the head to the temporal region as your guide. Follow through to the other side. Keep a clean, consistent flow. After balding out area, look scalp over for any excessive hair. Step 2. After balding the nape area in section 1 of the head, we move to section 2 of the head using our OA level. The OA level will take us to the next phase of the haircut. Starting at the end point of section 1 of the head, work the teeth of your blade in an upward and outward rocking motion to achieve a 1/2 inch guideline. Keep area clean as you remove hair. Keep in mind, this is your guideline, so do not raise it beyond this point. Step 3. Moving into section 3 of the head, the desired length our client has chosen for the low bald fade is a number 2 level. Note, based on the client's preference and texture, levels of hair will vary. Work the number 2 guard against the grain starting at the OA level. In an upward motion, work from section 2 extending your strokes to section 3. Remember, a client expects a well-blended and evenly cut hairstyle. Keep smooth and consistent strokes throughout your sections. We'll start step 4 in section 2 of the head, starting at the OA level. We start the process of blending by using our 1.5 guard. With a light motion, use your wrist in an upward and outward rocking motion as you flow into section 2. You should notice a light to darkness blend. Remember to follow all the way through with consistent, smooth strokes. Step 5 is a quick blend using our 1 level along with our 1A level. So we're actually using 2 levels in step 5. Starting at the OA level, blend by cutting in an upward rocking motion while carefully closing your blade to a number 1 level and gradually opening your blade to a 1A level with your blade adjustment lever. If you're following me, You should have a nice blended fade at this point. Step 6. Now that we have successfully worked back to our guideline, our OA level, we can remove it by using your 3 out and 4 out levels. Starting at the ending point of the OA level, work your 3 out by using the teeth of your blade with an upward flickering wrist motion, removing your guideline. Continue this technique throughout. Follow the same procedure if needed with the 4 out, only if the line is still noticeable. Step 7. Our final step is edging. Edging is a clean, defined outline of hair that comes with a steady hand. A good key to successful edging is to always stay on the natural hairline. This ensures a balanced edge up. What is a balanced edge up? A balanced edge up is where both sides of the hairline is setting at the same level. Find areas on the face to ensure a balanced look, such as eyebrows, temples, eyes, nose, and forehead. These are all good keys to help you. Congratulations! Using the Mystros Artist Technique, you have just completed the low bald fade, one of the hottest but classic cuts today. Step away from the client for viewing purposes. As we view our work, pay close attention to the blend and balance within your sections of the head 1, 2, and 3. Your artistic cutting can be viewed from many angles, creating looks that will indicate if the cut was performed properly.